Ready the Dark Avatar. This is very important. Okay. X10, 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 X10. This is a long round. Seriously? Less boredom. Oh, was I playing round 200? I totally didn't notice that. Well, let's see how round 201 goes. Round 200 is really much harder than round 199 and 98 and 97 and so on. But with this many monkeys, I can't go wrong, right? Actually, those purples are kind of getting a lot further than ever before. Nasty. And how about that frame rate? Counting the frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it over? No. Oh boy. Alright, second tech bot. Hey little tech bot. Need you to do some things. Activate that thing. And then you get to activate. Well, you activate that fella, but you're supposed to be boosting this fella in the middle. Yeah. There. Now we're good. Should be fully automatic from now on. Unless I want money, which I totally don't. Why would I need money? That's crazy. Oh yeah. Blink and you'll miss the ending. You know what? I think this game is unrealistic. Anyway, we're almost there. 298. Captain Obvious signing off. Let's just make sure we survive 300. Okay. Every round is so incredibly boring. Like, what? Oh, look, a thing to do. Alright, looking good. Are we ready? Now we're ready.
Your dad?
No.
You're at round 300.
Now what's going on? Who knows? Can't see. But I do know that I can totally hit this button, and that button, maybe even that button. Why not? Yay, money! I have 5 million! And now, a couple thousand more! How about we push this button again? Yeah! Button. Not sure if that's useful. Now, do I need all of these super monkeys? I do not actually know. We will find out how far I can survive past round 300 with all of these dark champions. Yeah. Uh-huh. Go on. And there you have it. Now back to your regularly scheduled automatic playing. Maybe I should have kept the banana farms just so that the AI wouldn't place its avatars like out here? What? That's crazy. Now I could have mentioned this earlier, but if you're wondering about how to get this true sun god or the dark sun god and do it properly, there are various guides on the internet for this. Basically, there's a lot of sacrifices involved. The sacrifices involve classes. The game counts up how much you spent on each class in the sacrifice zone, And to get a maxed out super sun god, you need to have over $50,000 in sacrifices from every category. You need to have 50,000 in sacrifices from 3 out of the 4 categories. You can have $0 in sacrifices for the 4th category, but you must have 50,000, I believe, in sacrifices to max out the Sun Temple. So you would have. So this is a. I believe I did 50,000 in sacrifices of primary monkeys and military monkeys and magic monkeys to get the Sun Temple. Now, before you get the Sun God, though, you need to get the other 2 types. Before you get the Sun God, you need to get the other 2 types of Super Monkey, and they must be outside of the sacrifice zone, and you must have monkey knowledge called There Can Only Be One, and you have to give more than $50,000 in sacrifices of all 4 classes. So that'll be 50,000 primary, 50,000 military, 50,000 magic, and 50,000 support classes. And then it will become a dark sun god. Now, here are some other things that may be interesting to you. Hello, sun god. The value of a tower doesn't matter in this sacrifice. What matters is the price that you paid for the tower. So if you get discounts, it doesn't help you. If you want to build lots of sun temples, that's a bit of a challenge. Build order is important. When you build a sun temple, it can consume other sun temples around it. So you definitely don't want that to happen. And building a sun temple can consume the sun god, so you don't want that either. And when you sacrifice a lot of support, $5,000 or more in support class to the Sun Temple, it will have the effect of extending the range of any other units around it, including super monkeys, of course. And so, when you are trying to build multiple Sun Temples, you want to be careful to avoid sacrificing support class to the Sun Temples, because it will tend to extend the range of other Sun Temples nearby. It can be done if you're careful about it, and so I think perhaps even 2 of these Sun Temples have a support class effect. I think it was this one that does not. I did some experiments and found that the magic class seems to be the most important class to sacrifice. I found that a Sun Temple alone, with only a 50,000 sacrifice in magic, can beat round 100 and 101 on some maps by itself if you build a village with a radar scanner. You must build a village with a radar scanner, by the way. Very important, don't start any round without a radar scanner near your Sun Temples or Sun God, otherwise they will not see camo. No matter how much support class you sacrifice, no matter how much monkey villages, even if you sacrifice camo detecting monkey villages, it will not allow the Sun Temple to see camo. And it will not allow a Sun God to see camo. So make sure you have a village before you start any round. This is like the absolute rule, or you will totally die. And the ideal sacrifice to get 50,000 may depend on difficulty level. On hard level, a helicopter with special operations costs 51,305, but on medium, it costs rather less, so it's not a suitable sacrifice by itself. On medium, buy a Comanche Commander instead, for example. And there's a certain sniper that works well, especially on medium, I believe. Spike Factory with Carpet of Spikes, 56,000, and is the on hard mode, like this is hard mode. And so it is the ideal on hard mode. And I think it's also the ideal on medium mode. But in the Magic class, Druid with Avatar of Wrath is 52,845. And of course you can't find this out while you're playing the game. I actually use a calculator to calculate it. Sell value is normally 70% of buy value. So I can use a calculator to calculate what I spent. Finally, if you don't get the Dark Sun God, you'll have a Light Sun God, and there's no way you're getting to round 300. I have had very little luck getting past round 200 with a regular Sun God. On round 200, on hard, a fully upgraded True Sun God with epic range is useless. The fortified BADs on round 200 show no sign of damage as they exit the screen on a beginner map. On a beginner map like this one. Even adding 3 Sun Temples around it, all with epic range and over 50,000 in sacrifices each, is not enough to beat round 200. I tried using Homeland Defense and Jungle Drums in range of the Sun God and 2 Sun Temples, but still, neither fortified BAD would pop, although signs of damage finally appeared. Then I tried a fully upgraded Sun God, plus 4 Sun Temples, plus Homeland Defense, plus 3x Call to Arms for everybody. Still couldn't pop a single one. I have managed to kill 1 fortified BAD with the help of a bazillion other units, and 8 submarines with first strike, on top of the Sun Temples and True Sun God. But then the other one didn't pop and I died. Then I tried 8 Sun Temples and 17 first strikes without a Sun God and Homeland Defense. That didn't work. So round 200 is incredibly hard. And having this Dark Sun God is incredibly helpful. I think the Dark Sun God with a village with radar scanner can basically beat round 200 by itself. Anyway, that's just some trivia for you. Ah, look, powers. I'll use some powers. Bam. Aren't you dead yet? Come on. You know what? I'm just going to leave this alone. Yeah. Go off and do something else. Just let it do its thing by itself. Because, wow. Like, it's just not dying. But it will. You know, like I know it will. It just takes a long time. I mean, heck, if it's not a BAD, it goes backwards along the track half the time. Sometimes I don't know what's pushing it backwards. But I do have all the things. You know, Superstorm, that fancy boomerang, Mob Domination, etc. By the way, this is a new computer. A desktop computer. Don't try this on a gaming laptop. It's probably going to be even worse. By the way, I always leave some blank space here and there for the mini sun avatars. Gotta give them some place to be. Sometimes I give them a place to be and they won't go there. Like here's a blank space at the top right corner. They refuse to go there, so I put some monkeys there. Originally I had this big blank space around where this guy is, but the little sun avatars wouldn't go there, so I filled in this space.
In the January 4th.
That doesn't look very good. I mean, I was seeing some large amount of purples, but it's clearing up now. What do you buy for the man who has everything?
I buy everything.
How about a Bloon XXXXXXXL trap?
That would be nice.
Remember to keep your mouse over it. Still going strong. 338. I just returned from an errand downtown. I'm moving this. Can't move it. User interface gets a little glitchy at this stage. Oh boy. Then again, I can move the engineer, but I can't move the trap. There. These purples are getting too far along. Hey, don't freeze. Don't freeze. Oh, they're getting too far. I am not going to make 400. I can tell you that right now. Remember those earlier rounds where it looked like this the whole time? $345. And all it took was all day long. It's on the lower leg. I mean, there's a purple one on the lower left. Yep, they're getting pretty far now. It occurs to me that it was probably easier, it would probably be easier to do this with the Eliza, who has the ability to crush BADs. With her ability, when it reaches level 20, Adora can do no such thing. Bloons is now using 4.9 gigabytes of memory. I don't think it's supposed to be that high. I'm going to try exiting and restarting. This loading might take a while. Skip. And we're back. Round 350. Is it maybe a little faster? I think so? Maybe? Yeah, it's totally faster. By the way, totally is not an amount of speed. Crap, my tech bot did not activate. You guys aren't working? What's going on? Oh. I guess it didn't know what the target was. Right. I think it's time to find out how long I can survive without using powers manually. From now on, automatic. Automatic fighting only. $52. $353. So it really does need 4.3 gigabytes, eh? I think a balloon is getting to the exit. Yes, it is. It's going to the exit. Throw everything I have at it. Damn. Round 353. There you have it, folks. Wait, you think I would spend 500 to continue? No. The end. 353, it's a new record, which I hope never to beat, because that was boring. And I do believe that game was over 12 hours of wall clock time. Bye-bye.